Booster.
Hello. See what's going on here. Oh, I feel like a rookie here. What's going on here? Everything working now? Internet is not good once again. Say that every time because it is not. Apologize, folks. Here, just see what's going on. All right. Well, I'm gonna move on with it. I think we're good. I hope. Lighting sucks. Apologize. All right. Well, let's get going here. So, we're going to be planting our corn today and maybe even soybeans. We'll see how much we actually get done. I'm going to stream for about an hour, so we'll see. Of course, it all depends on internet here, if we don't have issues. But I did a couple different things to the farm. So the first video, you see the farm tour. And then I did change a couple things with the silo that was hooked up to the barn here. I did say it didn't work because I could not get it to work. So I ended up using the silo that actually come with the barn. And I believe it's the 80-foot, I think it's 80-foot silo here. And I kind of got it rigged up so the conveyor comes through the window. It's just weird, but it works. I already tried it. And I can take my little cart wherever it's at, and I can go right underneath here and then fill it, whatever I need to fill it with. So it works, and I'm going to keep going with it. There it is, this cart right here. Little mixer wagon. Mixing cart, whatever. So I mean, it works, so I'm going to roll with it, so. And I wish I would have done that before I ended up making that video, but that's okay. So yeah, I don't need that on right now. There's nothing in that silo. It is empty. We're gonna be filling in here in a couple weeks once we do some haylage, cut some hay. We'll most likely put that in there. But we got the New Holland blower, the FS22, and everything is working. So, because I think initially say I was going to just use the silage bags, and it's just not going to work out. So we might still run one, but I probably won't worry about it. So we got a Maverick here. This is our utility, I guess you could say. A little fun that we have with this here. Oh, let's see here. Here's some Rhino. What's up? How's it going? So anyway, I'm gonna get the plant here because we gotta get going and open this little door here. This is where we got our seed in. So we're gonna grab the pallet of corn, obviously, because that's what we're gonna be putting into the ground first. I believe we can plant corn now, right? Yes, we can. First week April. Perfect. So we used the 8100 for planting. And let's hop in there and get the planter unfolded. And I did end up making a gate over here by the silo, or the bin, just so I can get through without going on the road, because the ditch is just too much where I'd have to go all the way around on the highway just to get into my own field. So that was another thing I didn't think of doing the video. So we did change that as well. And I'm going to move time forward to 3 times here. So we'll go down. I'm going to open up tanks here. And I am going to grab probably the Massey, and actually we'll use the skid steer because we got pallet forks for that. That'll work. So let's go run over here, and I just have bale spikes for the Massey there, so we'll use the skid steer. And you can see our equipment's still thrown around. We're still playing around with that. Eventually some of the stuff will get put away. But, you know, a lot of dairy farms you see around here, everything's just thrown around. They just put it wherever. Most important equipment, usually tractors, are in the shed, so I guess that's what matters. Grab the pallet forks here. And I'm not sure how many, how much planting we're going to get done here in an hour. But we're going to try our best to get most of it done. That's the goal, of course. Pick up our corn seed here by Pioneer. And we are going to start off with 1 pallet for now and go from there. So just gonna leave that up like that. And this isn't the row crop series on this map here. You got 2 versions. You got the regular one and then the row crop. For some reason I had issues with the row crop. I don't know, because it just takes so much to run to planters, but I just had issues with it, and the frames dropped, and I was originally planning on doing that because that's my style. I have it on no farms right now, the American Dairy Farm series, but for some reason it just would not work out. So that took a little bit of time in doing that because I had that map already built, and then I realized that after the fact that it wasn't going to work out. So, oh, we got to do liquid fertilizer too. What am I thinking here? Slacking. So I got that in the back. I'm not sure if I can get the skid steer in here or not, but we'll move the old Patriot. We'll pull you out of the shop. For now, of course. Then we'll grab liquid fertilizer. We're probably going to need more than what we have right now, so I have to do a little bit of unrealistic farming and spawn some in the field next to us. We do have 21,000 taxes come out, or property maintenance I think it is, and then a couple other things come out. For we had 25 at the end of the last video, so I'm kind of surprised. Let's see here, read some comments. So we'll fill that up. We use one out there, because we're going to go through more liquid fertilizer and we'll get your seeds. So I'm just going to shut this off, and then we're going to get going with it. Playing around. Actually, you know what? I'm going to set something here. Set that up. So that way it... There we go. All right. Pull forward and let's get going with it. So I'm going to show you the gate that we put in here. And this is going to be nice, like I said, so we don't have to go all the way around on the highway and cross the train tracks. We can just come right through our own little property here. So I think we're going to start off. See, what am I going to do? Corn. I guess I haven't. So we're going to put silage corn, which is a shorter lifespan, I guess you could say, in 56, 55, and then I think 54 too, because there's not much there, and we're going to be using a lot of corn silage for our cows once we get them. So I think that's the plan with them 3 little fields. And then at 51, this is kind of where I built the farm into. I took half the field out. I'm just going to use basically grass in this field here, because we will need some of that. And then 50, 49, we're going to do corn in 66, and then we're going to do beans in 48. And we're going to see how that goes. And then maybe, actually, we might do soybeans in 49 and 48, and then corn in 50, 52, and 66. So let's start at the far end. We're going to run through the field here. And maybe I should have thrown another pallet seed, 29 bushel. We'll see how far we get with that pallet. It's not too far from the farm. So this will be grass. I'll do that on my own time here. We'll plant this with grass, because we want a good hay crop too. You know, that's important for our dairy farm. And actually, I just might do the silage corn first. Them 2 small fields are nothing. We're just all over the place today. Yeah, we're gonna start here. Actually, we're gonna switch up. Then you're not seeing that silage corn. And these couple strip fields, I mean, it'll be nothing to plant. So, but we'll end up getting that stuff out. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope everybody's liking the new series here that I'm going to be playing on, that I want to spend some time on. I got a feeling we're going to have some hours on this map here, so. And we're going to be milking about 80 Holsteins is the plan. That's what the barn holds. So we're going to get to that. We're milking 80. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how well we can do. Everything should work as far as the cows in the farm. I did some testing on that stuff anyway before I built it. I just really wanted to make sure that the barn was going to work and everything. So far, it worked. So I'm happy with that. No issues, which is good. So, and we are going to get some beef cows as well. I have some plans to get some of them. I think I am going to be cutting some trees and doing a little bit of work with the skid steer in the backfield here. There's a lot of trees and just like brush back here, and there's actually like an acre or so that we could probably end up planting too. We could disc up and plant it, but I think what I'm going to do is expand the cow side of things and end up putting up some beef cows in there. So that'll come down the road eventually too. We'll end up doing that. So we'll just focus on the dairy part of things for now. Because we got our silage we got to get. We got to cut our hay. Once we get that planted, which we should have already had it planted, because I mean, you're going to be cutting in your first crop is going to be soon. So, but we'll make it work. have a good night, man. I appreciate you for watching. Sorry, I'm trying to read the comments on this iPad here. Stone belly, 49.55, very nice, classic. James, how's it going? I'm glad you're liking the videos, man. That's all it's all about. Makes it worth the time in recording and editing. People are actually liking the videos, so that's obviously important. And there will be a video Friday. I'm still going to be on schedule with that. I got to I'm about 2 videos ahead right now, so on a couple things. So there still will be a video Friday, which you guys haven't noticed. I've been doing videos on Mondays and Fridays. This Monday I posted earlier in the morning. Normally I would do afternoons. I'm just kind of seeing what people like. You know, is it better to post in the afternoon? You know, what do you guys think about that? Because, I mean, it's important when you guys, you know, really want to watch them. I mean, afternoons, is it too much? Early mornings, you got the whole day to watch it. I don't know. So, kind of just messing around with that right now. You know, your guys' opinions really do matter. So, as my videos are for you guys to watch. So, just let me know what works. I was thinking at least like 7 o'clock, maybe 7:30 in the mornings instead of doing my 5. I think that's pretty fair. But I think that's what we're going to stick to. So. Oh, let's see here. Matthew. Yes, it is dark over here. It is 6:45 p.m. It's dark. Alright, now we're going to throw some silage corn in this small little field here. Just going to knock out these small fields quick, and it's not too big of a deal. Now 66, I'll probably do that just on my own time probably after the live stream. I'll probably just plant that with corn. So don't to be upset about that. But I just don't think my internet is working that well. See, I'm getting these warnings on my live stream about my like my frames or something like that. So I apologize once again. It is something that will get better here very soon. But for now, gotta deal with it. Because I have to. Alright, I'm going to try to keep up these comments here instead of looking at them here. I apologize. Oh, let's see, Matthew. Well, that sounds good, man. That's what I want to hear. You're probably watching about 8 or 9 a.m. on a Friday morning. That's good. So what I've done some research and stuff too on that, and it seems like that is the better time to have videos out. I always thought it was like the afternoon. You get done with work and stuff like that. Like the afternoons were better, but now that I'm seeing the mornings, middays seem to be a lot better, and it's actually a little easier for me to upload to doing that because I can wake up early in the morning. I'm at work by 5, so I can wake up and at 4 and start uploading a video. I've done that a few times where I've scheduled my videos and I'll be up at 4 It takes about an hour with my internet. It takes about an hour to upload a 20-minute video, so. Or I'll even wake up early in the morning or stay up late and just work on videos, and that seems to work pretty well too. So, well, we are 13% in the old planter here, so we're gonna have to end up grabbing that other pallet of seed. I wish I would have. Usually I'm spot on with that, you know, and I guess I just wasn't thinking. But we're definitely not going to have enough here to do what we want to do. Now, liquid fertilizer, we're doing a lot better than I thought. So that's good. But for the guys that are just joining, we are planting our silage corn. This is going to be used, basically chopped up, thrown into a chopper box, and then put into our fermenting silo, or 80-foot silo there you can see above the barn. We're going to be using that for our corn silage. And I know I'm a little messy planting here, but I'm not running GPS because these fields are so small. But I do have the option on this tractor. I think this is the only tractor I think I got GPS in, just because I figured it's going to be the one I'm going to use planting, so it makes sense to run GPS. Pay the extra money in the game for the tractor with having GPS. We'll eventually get there. Austin Farms? Good. How about you? How are you doing tonight? I am doing really good. It's almost the weekend. We made it halfway there. So that's exciting. Alright, so what we're going to do is, I think I'm going to skip to the farm and load up that the rest of that corn seed in a pickup, and I'm going to bring that out here. Let's see here. And we're going to end up finishing up corn here quick, and I'll end up worrying about 66 later, like I said. But I think what we're going to do is put corn, like I said, 52 and 50. So we're going to start here in this field, but I'm not going to worry about running back. So let's get in the map here. And like I said, we're going to do a little unrealistic farming here, but not too bad. Actually, we can probably put it right in the back of the Gator. But I do have this nice high country here Chevy that I would love to use a little bit more. Just strap it to the old dirt bike. We'll put it in the back of the truck. Drop the tailgate. And I'm probably going to end up having to buy another pallet. We'll see how far this this last one gets us, but I mean, we couldn't have done more than 3 acres here, I would think. 3 or 4 acres, something like that. I don't even know if it was that. I should have checked, but like I said, I'm gonna have to probably get another pallet of soybean as well. Seeds. It's gonna fit. We're gonna find out. Stay tuned. You make mistakes, you might as well do it when you're live, right? Now look at that. Just wanted that truck down the road. So yeah, we only have 1 pallet of soybeans too, so I definitely was off on my calculations here. We're running 1 strap just to make sure I'm not going to pick up the tailgate. Alright, we'll go back. I almost need another gate over there too to get in. Especially that back field 66. Right now I got to go down the road to get in that field. Kind of a pain. Well, you're doing good. That's good to hear. And we are going to mow these waterways too. We're going to end up mowing them too and getting bales out of that. So we'll park the truck on the dead end road here if you didn't notice. It kind of had this in here. It's pretty cool. And we're going to fill it while we're here. And I'm probably going to have to, like I said, end up doing a little bit cheating and get some more seeds. So there goes that pallet. I'm going to switch to yards. Oh, that's alright. We know we were 20 or 32%. Alright, so now let's get into we're gonna do regular corn. I mean, I think it'd be a big problem if we put all silage corn in here because there is a difference on this game, I noticed. Run it. Here we go. We're gonna go around and do a headland, I suppose. On this field here. But these two big fields up here, I like when they're square like that. That makes it really nice. So I am just going to actually cut down this way because we have nothing planted in that field and we'll have time or room to turn around without worrying about anything. So we're just going to run down here. And then we are going to run that like that. How's the audio and everything? Is everything good? I should have asked that 20 minutes ago. But I haven't changed any of my audio or anything like that. It's been the same for the last couple live streams, so I'm hoping that there was no complaints on there, so hopefully we're still doing okay. Guys planting corn in a John Deere tractor with a international sweatshirt. Yeah, we're just kind of going around. We normally clean these corners up a lot better. Whoa! We don't want to do that. Back you up. There we go. We could just ran right across the water over there. Trevor, how's it going? We are just planting along here on this beautiful April day. Almost 50 degrees out. Getting our crop in the ground. We can have that nice profit here in the fall. Alright, now we're going to go up and down. I could run GPS, but I ain't worried about it. See if our markers work out. They should. Yes, they do. We'll see how well that works. I don't usually use them either, but since we're not running GPS, it would have Would be nice to have something that tells us where we're at. Yeah, as long as I'm going straight. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like running them or not. I feel like we're running kind of fast planting. Oop, what's going on here? Oh, I want to get lined up with that. Yeah, see, I was off. It's just a mess. I apologize. Yeah, this planter is running, what, 9 miles an hour? That's pretty fast. I should drop that down a little bit. But I do like planting at 9 miles an hour. That's pretty good. One thing I want to do is change my cruise so when I get out, I'm not going too fast. There we go. Yeah, this map is Tahiti County, Iowa. If some of you are wondering, I did do a video on it of a farm tour or farm build / tour. Want to check that out? It was took longer than expected because of the roll crop issues that I had. So, like I mentioned earlier, I ended up downloading that first, which actually I had for a while, and I was playing on 2 different series, and it was issues with the graphics. I don't know why. I got a nice PC too, and apparently not nice enough to run that. But now my American Dairy Farm series, I run row crop on there, realistic row crop planting. And I have a little bit of drop frame rate when I run the Kinsey planter, but it's honestly not that bad. I can still record. But the map is not as detailed as this map. So I'm thinking that is the issue. Because this is a very nice map. Very detailed. So like No Creek basically is the American Dairy Farm series, and there's literally nothing to it. I mean, it's perfect actually, really, but you don't have your town. You don't have the details that this map has. So I think that's the issue. I am no expert, but I think that could be some of the issues there. So I was really looking forward to that too, because that stuff is awesome. That row crop planting. The realism in that is awesome. The only thing we need is row shut off. That would be nice to have that, so we're not overlapping, because there's a lot of overlapping. So that'd be nice. Yeah, I'm just going to turn around and finish off this corner here. There we go, that's a lot better. So once I pick up on the planter, my cruise is still set at a low speed, so I'm not losing out where I need to be, which is good. There's the train. Man, I love this 8100. Sounds good. Looks good. Got the duals. Love it. Got the old scale on here. I could do a bale. I think it's a bale counter on. I think was an option that was on this tractor as well. And this is a two-wheel drive. I know I was gonna do the four-wheel drive series, but I just went with the two-wheel drive. That could change. Could do some upgrades. But yeah, then I had a bale counter in there, which I thought was really cool. But I don't know if I'm gonna use this tractor for any baling. We'll see. I'm gonna get this just a little piece because I'm not running row crop. I can come back and do this and not feel bad. All right. There we go. And once again, we're gonna try to freehand this, I guess. Actually, I gotta look at my controls here to see what I even got GPS on for buttons here, because I don't even, it's been a while since I ran it. I used to have it written down, and I just kind of stopped using it. So a lot of the fields that I was doing, they just weren't, I mean, they weren't square enough to run GPS in. So actually, that was pretty good. And I do really good in cap. I love running in cap. This gives you more realistic scenery to it. But let's see. We're doing good, moving right along, about 10:30, just about. And we're not a huge farm, so we don't have a whole lot to plant, which I'm fine with that for now, but we are going to be expanding. The plan with this series is to not only grow our cows, but we are going to expand the row crop side of things as well, and get a little bit more equipment, hopefully. As long as we succeed, of course. But I just love the farm. Actually, I'm happy with the build that I did on this farm. I really am. I mean, if you go to Iowa and there's can't remember where it's at because I go down that way a lot, and there's a farm that's actually kind of similar to what I got built here. And I should actually go on Google's and Google Maps and find that and screenshot that. It's actually really similar. The only thing that's different is the barn, and then I believe the corn dryer setup. They have something a little bit bigger, but they have a lot more land. But I drive by that farm. I mean, at least once or twice a month, and kind of gave me an idea for this farm. Really, honestly. I just like how they have things set up. So hopefully you guys like it, and we'll enjoy it because we'll be putting some time on here. And there's, I think, here in either April, maybe it's March or April, I gotta check. But I think there's a another Wisconsin map that's supposed to be like a dairy map. So I'm gonna look forward to getting on that as well and running another dairy farm. So I believe that's by MRG. I think he's working on that, Stitcher, Wisconsin, I believe. it is. And so far, I love what he puts out, because Little Mountain, Utah, I did a series on that, and I'm excited for the Wisconsin one. So, anything I can do in like that involves cows, like, I'm in. So the actual farming maps, I would like to do like just a row crop farm, like big equipment, some of the stuff that I would never really normally use, and have like $5 million and just buy everything that's just massive and own thousands of acres. But I feel like that would just get old. I mean, really. Now, I am thinking about doing a few different series of growing my farm to get to that point, but doing it the hard way. Yeah, we'll see if they go through or not. I'm not sure. Alright, we're finishing up in this field here, and then we're going to go to that one other square field over there, and then I'll only have, I think, 10 acres. I think that one field's 10 or 11 acres. Might not even be that. It might be like 8 or 9. I looked at it earlier on. I can't remember. I don't have it written down. Actually, I click on it, can't I? What am I doing here? And it's not coming up. 33, or yeah, 33 is what I want. It's 20, what, 28 acres? Well, it's not all field though. I mean, that's counting all this here. So this right here, just this field, I believe is like 10 acres or something like that. 9 or 10 acres. Tim, how's it going? Appreciate everybody that's commented and stopped in and enjoyed me doing some boring stuff right now. But I still love it, because we're farming. Oh, I went the wrong way. I forgot about the tracks on here, which is actually a pretty cool feature. I'm going to go this way. We don't want to climb that. As close as we can here. Hopefully the train don't cause a lot of garbage to come out in our field here. We're really, really close to it, so hopefully that doesn't affect our crop. And I don't think it will, but we will see. So yeah, we'll plant this field, and then we'll move on to our soybeans over there. And I think we're going to call the stream from there. Okay, I want to do a little planting, play around with the new series here, and talk to some people. One of my subscribers. And like I said, we are going to be getting some Holsteins here soon. We want to build up our, basically our feed for them without having to buy it. And right now, I was going to start the farm with cows and then already have some feed done, but I just decided I'm gonna start without it, because we did build the farm, and then we're going to grow into the cows. So there'll be cows here. I would say by June we'll have some cows. Because we can start off with just feeding them some hay and some grass silage, some haylage, I guess you can call it. We can start off with that, and that'll be fine. So, and then I can always buy some bales too, some straw bales as well. Yeah, I see I'm off a little bit on the fence there too. I didn't notice that. I don't know, I still love this setup. And I will be doing some more farm builds as well. I have 2 more maps that are, well, one's going to be coming out, I think soon here. I think it's going to be public. I'm not going to say much about it. But that map is another Iowa map. I'm going to be doing a farm build hopefully on that map. And then I was thinking about doing a Westby, Wisconsin farm build, being that I have quite a few hours on that map. I played that off camera. I don't record on that one. I'm thinking about starting over on that one and then building the farm that I'm actually farming on right now, because I built that one too. Farm builds are fun. I like doing it. It really makes you think too, you know. Like this farm, like I said, I based it off a farm in Iowa that I do drive by when we go down towards Dubuque. I see this farm, and I like doing that. So let's see, we almost needed 2 headland passes there on this side of the, almost hard to turn around, but we made it. Oh, I gotta watch what I'm doing here. Looking at the screen, or my little monitor here. Oh, let's see. So yeah, we'll end up planting 49 here. Actually, we'll do 48, I think. That'll be fun to plant that with soybeans on the stream, and then I'll do the rest here after that. So I should actually skip every so many feet. This is a 12-row planter, so we'll keep going. So yeah, we have a nice field here. This is what I like. This is the big square, you know, easy planting, easy doing about everything in it. You can run GPS, not have any issues. I like that. But, you know, not really realistic. There's not really a whole lot of fields that are like this, that are perfectly square, where you can just get in there and do your thing. I mean, I'm sure there's a few in the bigger states that do a lot of the row crop farming, but like in Wisconsin and Iowa, don't always look like this. So but there's plenty of fields on the map that give both. I mean, you got your big fields, your little fields, that is just an all-around great map. So hopefully not boring too many people here. We're just going up and down. Like I said, we're going to end up planting that other field, and that's going to give us a little bit different here than just the big square field over there. I'll do that on my own time here. So, but I am going to be running very low on corn. We're at 4%. And I don't think 4% is going to get us what we need to finish this field. So I'd be really surprised. Oop, got on the side hill a little bit. But we're going to go until she's about empty. And then I think I'm just going to end up spawning a pallet in the field. And maybe not using the whole pallet type thing. Pickup's still sitting over there. Obviously, we haven't touched it, so. Yeah, and it's going to get a little tight on that where the property is too, and the houses and stuff too. We should almost come back one more pass there. On both sides, I guess, or both ends of the fields. Actually, we still might have to do that. Which actually might work out because I'll go on the far end towards the road down there, and then I'll end up spawning a pallet of corn seed, and then I'll just take like 3 or 4 bags off, not the whole thing. Just enough to finish the field because I'll use the rest of it for that farther field, for field 66 when I get to that. But I want to start on the soybeans as well. And realistically, I'd just be planting all the corn at once and then doing soybeans. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing, but we're on farm sim, so we're gonna do it. And for time-wise too, it makes it a lot easier doing that because worry about it. Yep, that ranch house is very nice, especially in the red. Goes good with the shop and the barn. Almost the same back. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, we're not even gonna worry about it. We're just gonna go right down. Something I should have seen, but it's fine. We're gonna go down here to the end, and I'm gonna spawn a pallet of corn seed because right now we are basically pretty much out. So we want enough to finish this, and then plus that other 10 acres. So pick up here at the end because I should make it. That's pushing it right there. That's close. As close as you can get. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. And we're gonna spawn it right here. Show you guys what I am gonna pay for this pallet. Yeah, I can buy it by the bag, which is 25 bucks a bag, or a whole skid. We're only gonna do one, I think one. If not, I'll just buy another one. I ain't worried about it. So $9.50. And you spawn on the other side. Oh, maybe that was my fault. But we can leave that gate open now that we got this corner planted. And I'm just gonna pick it up and then move it like so, just so I can get close enough to open up. There we go. Alright, let's open them up. We'll fill it. We'll go. That's a lot more than I wanted, but that's alright. Well, 13%, 14%, that'll work. We'll leave the rest there. We'll start planting again. Still on corn, which is good. Not too much longer and we'll be wrapped up. With our planting for the night. What you guys are going to see anyway. I'm still going to finish it. Man, this planter got dirty real fast. Tractor's like brand new still, but the planter's can't even tell what color it is anymore almost. Wow. Yeah, I'm glad we went back and forth one more time, opened up a little bit more, so we can turn around with no issues. So I did end up moving my seat a little bit. Move it back. That's the nice thing about this tractor too, is the seat can move it, so when you're planting or anything, running anything behind you, you're normally looking to your right like this anyway. We'll get back on track here once we pick up. There goes the train. Either picking up or hauling some corn. I think it's the big ethanol plant that it goes to, I believe. Adjust the seat again because now we're watching this side. Put it down a little too early on that one. And I need to get that over a little bit to the left so we'll get as much as we can. But this 12-row planter is doing an excellent job. So a $9.50 for pallet of seed, so you know, not too bad. Do a little bit of, that's why I seem to mess up when I go outside of the cab. Look at that, that's terrible. I'd be fired for that if I was planting corn for somebody else. Especially right off the highway, somebody's going to point that out every time they drive by it. What happened there? Rookies. Now, if we had the realistic row crop planting, that would have definitely been bad. You can definitely tell on that. But we're fine the way we're running it. Auto liquid fertilizer. We might want to get that in the planter. Unreal. I'm just going to do this because I want to apply that down there. So we are going to spawn a pallet of that as well, or tote of that, because we have one more that it will get used up as well. So we're just going to spawn that for sake of time. Otherwise, you know, in realistic, go to town, grab it. $3,200 for one of them. Not cheap. And your delivery cost, so $82, so $3,282 total is what that cost us. Now we're down to 16 grand in the bank. We're getting real low. We're getting real low. Well, we've had to buy a pallet of seed so far. And now we've bought a tote of liquid fertilizer. Oh yeah, that's... We might have to add a little bit more money to the old bank account here, which once we get planting done, all we have is our property, I think it's property tax or income, I can't remember which one it is, that comes out. Maintenance maybe, or something like that. Because we're not leasing anything, so everything's paid for. We don't have any loans out. We can lease property on here. So if I want to lease, say, another 10 acres across the highway, we can do that and lease it fairly cheap. So that's still an option if we want to add a little bit more ground without actually coming up with the money and buying it. We can do the leasing part, which I actually kind of curious. I might actually try. That would be kind of fun. And you can, it's lease to own it basically. You're paying that, basically that monthly payment on it to build up to eventually owning it. So you can pay as much as you want, I believe. There's a set limit on how many acres. Obviously, we'll say you have 20 acres, your payment's like $1,000 a month or something like that. It is a mod that I think I got off itch.com there, and I'm pretty sure. One of the websites. Yeah, we are just about done with this field. And move on to that last little bit of soybeans. I said I am jumping ahead. Then that's it. I'll finish the rest. I gotta say though, some spots are not running GPS and doing pretty good. But it's normally when I go like third person like this, or this kind of view, I mess up more. I've always tried to run, you know, first person basically in the cab. Man, we're gonna be close on corn seed too. We got 3%. We got 4.9 bushel worth of corn in here yet too. So I'm actually gonna be cutting that real close as well. Because I was going to have a seed trailer too. There's one that I really like that I've used on a couple series, I believe. And I was going to use that, but I don't know, with us being close to the farm right now, not having too much land that's far away. I mean, all of our land's within a mile of the farm here, so I don't think it's necessary. You know, we could run a pallet like I did in the back of the truck, drive it out to the field. You know, realistically do it that way instead of spawning it like I was. But I don't know, are we gonna finish this with we're at 2% right now, so we're at 2.9. I feel like I'm gonna need another bag or two to get me through. Wow, that was almost a perfect guess too. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it. We're gonna have to put a little bit more in, which I am gonna just end up going over and grabbing some off that pallet, because why not? Because instead of buying it, I'll have to buy a pallet anyway, I'm sure, because I don't know how much is left on that pallet, but probably not enough to get us through that last 10 acres of corn that we'll do. Here we are, 1.3 bushels, pretty much finish it up. We'll be emptying out of seeds by the time I get to the end of this field. and we only have basically 2 more ups and downs. So 2 more passes, and then we are done with this field anyway. So that's really good for guessing. Oh, there it is. We didn't quite make it. Almost. Pick you up. Alright, I'm going to just actually leave the planter unfolded, and just because it's right here, drive down. Man, there can't be much left on this pallet. Open up again here so we can... 3%? Let's go with 3%. Let's go with 4.9 bushel. Let's go with that. Because remember, I am going to be planting soybeans, so I still have a pallet of that I'm going to be using. It's really going to be disappointing if I gotta buy 1 bag. I don't know if I want to go back and grab any more off that pallet. Why did you not start planting? That's my question. Oh, apparently I didn't hit the wrong key here. Alright, let's see what we got. Looking pretty good. Hey, this is risky doing this, by the way. Yep, we definitely will have enough to finish up that last little strip, which is perfect. And right now it's about noon, so I would estimate that I'll be done probably about, well, I got it going 3 times fast too, which I like that kind of speed for time. We'll probably be done about 5-6 o'clock on the game, honestly, because I'm going to still plant the grass too in 51, because I want to do a first cutting on that soon. I am going to end up cutting the waterways and stuff first and baling that most likely, and then I'll end up doing getting old chopper out, doing some custom chopping here on the hay. Alright, now we're going to switch this over to soybeans to shut the vacuum off for the planter here, and watch what I'm doing. I'm actually going to fold this up. And we're going to move the pallet. I'm going to pick that up here in a minute. And end up getting it. All right. Get this cleaned off quick. Good enough. I'm gonna grab that little pallet here quick. Come on, get in there. You have to kill me. That's why. Shut the skid steer off. And I wonder if I could fill it. I can fill it without actually unfold it. Alright, so we got our soybeans in. And honestly, guys, I think I just might end the stream here. Finish up planting and all this stuff later on. Been a little over an hour stream. Been a good stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There will be some more exciting streams coming up. Hopefully, maybe even on this series. Otherwise, I have a couple other ideas that I won't give away yet. But as far as streams go, we might end up doing. So I think I was going to do the soybeans, but it'll be a little bit yet. Just even doing that field. So I think we're just going to call it here. I'm going to head over there now and start planting it. And I appreciate everybody that has watched this stream. And all the subscribers, all the comments. Appreciate talking to some of you guys. Look forward to having more streams where we can do this. We can farm, talk. But yeah, other than that, I'm going to keep planting here. I'm going to keep trucking along and getting this done here. And we will see you guys on the next episode that's going to come out here Friday. Appreciate you guys for watching. And we're going to end it there. You guys have a good